Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nani and I'm just going to go ahead and explain in this video how I basically paid off $9,000 of student loan debt. Now, before I go explicitly of how I paid off my student loan debt, I just want to go ahead and explain how I got the debt. So basically I entered college and I majored in business management. Now in my last video I did explain to you how much I love finance. I do. I love numbers. I've always been good at mathematics. I was a major, got A's, hundreds on tests. That's my thing. That's one of my talents. I like math, finance. It's fun to me. So I'm kind of nerdy. I like it, whatever. So I went to college and I was lucky to get a partial scholarship, and it was based off of my it was an academic scholarship and it was partial. And I did my normal 1 year to 1 year my freshman, and then at the end of that, yearly quarter, I only had to pay just $1,000. Now, I didn't pay the $1,000 back because, I didn't have a job, so but it's only just $1,000. And I was planning on to, but like life, it has twists and turns and things like that. So my family decided to move to another state. I didn't want to be left behind, and I didn't want to be, away from my family. I wasn't ready to take that step. So I moved with them. Now, while I'm in this new state, I was finding a school to basically go to, like a regular average local state school, brick and mortar school. But they were all explaining to me that I had to pay outside state tuition, which is very expensive. And I didn't want to wait a couple of months or a year. Some schools had told me I had to wait a year, and that will allow me to be official resident at the state without paying outside tuition. I didn't want to wait because I didn't want to be put more behind. So I went the non-traditional route, which is the best decision in my honest opinion that I have ever made. I went the non-traditional route. I went ahead and finished my business management degree online, and the tuition was low. It was $3,000 or less. I applied for grants, got the grants, and sometimes I only had to pay $2,000 back or $1,000 back. So basically, at the end of the 4 years, I incurred $9,000 worth of student loans. Okay? Now, that's how it occurred. That's how I got the loans. So next, I'm just going to explain to you how I paid off the student loan debt. Okay? So one is willpower, determination, just knowing my end goal and seeing the bigger picture. I want to build wealth. I want to be financially stable. I want to travel. I want to build my business, a brand if I can, or a business. I really want to build a business. I went to school for business management. So that's the reason why I was so determined of paying off my student loans. Two, just blessings. I've been blessed, and side hustles. So I did a lot of side hustles. I'm an artist, so I drew, and I did a lot of odd jobs. My first job was Old Navy. Sometimes I worked at Davis Bridal and a kid's store at the same time, doing double shifts. While I was living with my mother, I was able to pay off some debts. But I had to help my family with things. So sometimes I would just make the minimum payments when I can here and there. Now, the blessings come in because I said, you know, I had some blessings. So I was blessed to go to an internship at NASA. They gave me a nice scholarship there. I used some of that money to pay off my student loans. So once I paid off the $3,000 towards my student loans, I only had to pay around $5,000, $6,000 off. So that was a good blessing. Then the next thing that I do is I live below my means. I live within my means. I don't go on shopping sprees. I don't go on shopping sprees. I literally have the same shoes from 4 years ago. Although it would be nice to buy shoes, I literally, I don't shop. When I go out on restaurants, if I have to, I order the cheapest thing. And two, I meal plan. Beans and rice taste so nice. Beans and rice taste so nice. I mean, I don't eat beans and rice every day, but I meal prep. So that way it help lower my spending. I don't have to go to the vending machine, spend $1 there, $1.50 there. That stuff adds up, which you can basically use to pay off your student loans, or at least the interest. So that way, while you're saving, a large amount to place on your down payment on your loan, you can use that $5 to pay off your interest. And it will keep your overall principal amount of your loan low. Now, another thing that I do is I do budgets. Hopefully maybe later down the road I can show you how I do a budget. In my last video I did show you a budget sheet. Sometimes I do use a Happy Planner as well, and they have little cool budget stickers. And I use that. I put it on my calendar, which date I have to pay my electric bill, what day I have to pay my internet bill, when I have to pay my rent. Budget every 2 weeks. And that's how I did it. I just stayed focused. I explained that in my last video. I stayed focused and determined, and I just paid down my debt slowly and slowly. It's been a long road. I've been paying off my debt, I've been paying off my debt since 2012, basically when I entered school. And I just paid it off, knocked it off. So eventually now, I only have $2,000 left to pay. So if you're, again, like I said in the last video, I think, if you're determined, if it's a will or if there's a will, there's a way. You gotta be creative. You gotta think outside the box. If you have a talent, use it to your advantage to make some extra dough. If you can't, get a side hustle. Go work at McDonald's. Go work at whatever restaurants locally you have, and just be determined. If you're young, you can afford to lose some sleep. You can. I have a kidney problem, and stress is not good, but I want to do things with my life, so I don't let that stop me. So if I'm not letting it stop me, you shouldn't let whatever you have stop you. You should just get it done and get it over with. I'm here to be your motivation and tell you you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Well, that's basically in this video how I paid off $9,000 of student loan debt. I do hope you have a great day. Thank you again for tuning in to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, you have a beautiful day. Bye.